Are you a God or a creator? Leave the comments in the comments. Leave your comment. Are you a God or a creator? So you may comprehend the difference. The difference between being a God and being a creator. You need to know the difference because I think that it will help you greatly. It will help you so much just by comprehending the difference between being a God and being a creator. You see, when you comprehend that God represents the duality mindset, anytime you talk about God, it represents unstableness. It deals with jealousy. It deals with putting someone as a slave. That's what God represents. Anytime you hear about God, it's about putting someone down. This is what God all time represented. God never represented nothing that is good. It always be a double-minded mindset with God. God is when you as a person are unstable in your ways. You are an unstable person when you're talking about I am a God. When you say that I am a God, because you as a person does not fully comprehend what a God represent and what it is all about. Being a God, that's mean to say that you have to have slave, they have to have a devil, they have to have that good and evil. That's God representation because this God mindset, it's a duality mindset. You know, it's easy to say I'm in the balance, but are you at wholeness? Are you at your so-called peace, as you would say? No, you are not. Being a God is not a thing that you want to be. Being a God, you look for people to worship you. That's what you does. Hi, that's what you does. Being a God, you look for people to worship you. Being a God, you look for someone to govern over. Being a God, you walk in jealousy. Being a God, you saying that you are love. But we know that love, as it represents, is not stableness because where love is, hate also there. You know, where good is, evil is also there. You see, it takes rules and regulations and laws for these things to occur. If you are truly the creator, which the creator represent being free, the creator represent a person that will find and create solutions to issues that are at hand. A creator is one that walk in wholeness. You see, from wholeness, you create. You know, you cannot create from emptiness. What you're going to create from emptiness and be and do what you ought to do. No, you cannot create from emptiness. You have to be a full, a whole person to create a thing. You can duplicate because you see someone else do it, and that's what God does. Okay? Gods are people that are indoctrinated because when you are a God, you are a person, when you represent God as a God, you are a person that are indoctrinated. You're one that no one can tell you nothing because you know it all. That's what the representation of these God mindset are. Okay? This is what the representation of these God's mindset. This God mindset is like, there's nothing that you can tell me. I know it all. That's the God mindset. But being a creator is a person that know themselves and know that which created them. Okay? That's the difference of being a God and a creator. A person that walk as a creator, it is one that know themselves and are truly connected to that which created the all. Because you become the replica of the creator that created you. And what you will use is, you will use the earth and the materials of it to create whatever you need to create to help someone else. That's what creators does. Creators does not look for worship. Okay? Creators does not create slaves. Okay? There are no slavery when a man walking as a creator. Okay? Because every man would be taught. Every man will receive what are needed. No one look down upon each other because they will create solution to issues that are at hand. You see, a God will look down on you. A God will make you go out and do this and do that, and you have to be a slave to me. That's what gods represent. And that's why when I hear people talking about being a God, I know to myself that they don't understand the fullness of being a God. Because when you tell them that they are gods, they're thinking in a way that they are God, as to say the creator, but it's not truth. Gods only come because slavery exists. Okay? Slavery exists because of gods. Because where there's slavery, there have to be something that governs them. And that's the gods that govern them. Because the gods are the ones that create laws, rules, regulations. This is why it, if you look close and pay attention, you will see that these politicians, these governors, these prime ministers, these people in the system, high up in the system, they call themselves gods. They don't tell you that, but they act as if and they walk it. You see what I'm saying? They walk in it. They create laws. They create rules. They create regulations. And they walk as gods. They're not here to solve no issues for you. They're here to govern over you. They're here to make you a slave to them. And they're here to make you subject to them. until you as a person comprehend comprehend that we are united on the sun. My son touch brother. Where are you from? I am I am from number one, Earth. We must comprehend fully. I am from Earth. But if you're talking about the geographical location of which the colonizers named, I would say to you, I am from Saint Christopher, Saint Kitts. Okay? Saint Kitts, Mount Lyamika, Saint Kitts. Okay? That's where I reside today. If you're looking for location to meet with me or be, you know, that's where I reside at this moment upon this earth. But I said to you, I am here on earth. I am in earth. I am from earth. Because this earth was one and still is one. And it was given to the owners, and the owners is and was the black woman. That was the owners of the earth. And the ownership of the earth was taken away just the other day when the doctrine of discovery was written. It gave them the right to take every land from the black woman. And that's what they did. Okay? The doctrine of discovery. And that's what gave them the right. And that was just the other day. Okay? It was just the other day. I am residing in Europe. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know? And this is what I am saying. Can you donate me $5 million? I can't donate you $5 million. I can't do that. How can I do that? I got bless up yourself also. Bless up too. You know, I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, share, you know, and continue commenting. And I truly appreciate you. And any questions you have to ask pertaining to dealing with spirituality and the experience of being who you are as we come out of this mindset that we are walking in, which is the duality mindset. The duality mindset is what opposes that which you should be, and that is to be stable. You're supposed to be stable. By now you should be stable. You should be a person that walking in oneness with yourself, which is the creator that truly dwells within you. You see, when you comprehend that you you choose the duality mindset over being one with yourself, which is to be stable. Because it's easy for man to walk in that duality mindset, because 98% of the earth are walking in that which is the duality mindset. And it's a comfortable thing to follow everybody else. But for you to get up one day and say, you know something? I am a creator. I am a creator. For you to say that, and even say that out loud, and teach your children that they are a creator. Let me share something with you. If you don't teach your children that they are creators, you know what would happen? They would end up and look, they will end and depend on someone else. Okay? They will make someone else look to someone else for solution to their issues. Now, if you teach them that they are creators, from the moment they could comprehend that they are creators of solutions to issues that will occur within their lives, they will not look to a God somewhere to make them solve some issue that they could go out and pick up some materials of the earth and become the solution to their issues. You see, they would not be stagnated by waiting on some God somewhere. They know that they are the creators. You know, they know that they are the creators, but you have to teach them that they are the creators. Okay? You got to teach them that they are the creators. Like I said, I was indoctrinated to believe that I have to wait upon a God. I have to go to a God if there's an issue. You see it? No. But now I come to comprehend that I don't have to look to a God. I don't have to wait on no God. If there is an issue, because I will grow, I will always grow. That's something I would do. I don't have to try to grow. The moment I came through my mother's womb, I started to grow. There's nothing that I had to do to grow. The moment I came through my mother's womb, she started to feed me. She started to deck me out. She started to put clothes on me. She gave me everything that I needed. Okay? There's nothing I had to do to to make her to do that for me. I didn't have to worship her to get her to do things for me. No. She did it for me because of who I am. I am her son. And because of that reason, I know that I didn't have to worship nothing. I do not have to worship nothing. Okay? Yes, you do. So, is ear is ear. Thank you for the thought. That's what it's about. It's about making you think. That's what I'm here to do. My thing is to you. We worship the nature. No, you don't worship nothing. Nature gives you whatever you need, but you don't worship it. That's what I'm saying. You don't worship nothing. Get out of the religious mindset that you have to worship something to achieve something. No, you don't have to worship nothing. What you do, you comprehend that I am a creator of solution to the issues that are at hand. You don't have to worship nothing because you are free. See, the moment you start worshiping something, you become a slave to that thing. The Creator did not create you to be a slave to nothing because the Creator created you and made you free. That's what happened. That's what it did. Okay? It didn't create you to be a slave to nothing. Remember, you are not a slave. You see, when you accept that you are a God, or there is a God that you need to worship, you have just admitted and accepted that you are a slave to that thing. You see where I'm coming from? But when you know that there is a creator that created you and gave you everything for free, It is man that changed it and make you have to pay for it. What is not free? Water, free. Air, free. Land, free. But man is who put a charge to it. Okay? Why? Because they are walking in that duality mindset. There's nothing that the Creator did not give you for free. But comprehend, man is what designed these rules and regulations and have made you a slave to that which you had for free. Okay? You are free. You need to recognize that you are. Okay? You need to recognize that you are. Okay? See, it comes to the ownership. Ownership, when you dealing with ownership, it's a duality. I need to have the ground and the sky. That's duality. You need to have the ground and the sky. What are you talking about? You need to have the ground and sky. Without the ground, the sky, without the ground and the sky, there is no phonics. There's no phonics. What are you saying? Make it more clear so we can comprehend what you're saying. Say duality, because we speak about duality, because we are walking in duality, we need to have ground and the sky. Without the ground and the sky, there is no phonics. I don't comprehend. Be clear. Be clear what you're saying. I have no doubt in mind. The mountain I live on will and shall reclaim me. The mountain I live on will will and shall reclaim me. It's all good. It's all good. Um, I obey nature. You say you obey nature. What what nature you obey? How to overcome social. First thing, how to overcome these things is simple. First thing you need to comprehend is number one, that the duality mindset is not a mindset that makes you balance. It's not a mindset that makes you whole. It's not a mindset that brings you into a place of peace. This mindset, it's a mindset of making you unstable. This is what this duality mindset represents. It represents unstableness. You cannot be stable in a duality mindset. You know, you cannot be stable. There is no stableness. There is no wholeness. There is no oneness with self. Okay, because it don't take you unto yourself, that which is within. It don't take you unto that. It take you to an extension of outside mentality of self, of your true self. And this is what this mindset is about. It said, from us, said duality is separation. That's correct. Even in life, even life is separated into into different form, animals, human, mountains, sky. If there is no more duality, everything is, there is only life. There is no fun anymore. Got be Jamaican. Um, you be a good old boy, master. Uh, you say the nature of the nature, like cheeseburgers, herbs, etc. Bob Marley, majestic glory. Good boy, let me see here. One love to you too. Say one heart. Yes. Let's get together. That's correct. To hate. Say and feel all right. Let's get together and feel all right. I feel you. I understand. I totally comprehend what you're saying. My brother, I love the way you speak and think. Appreciate you, man. Um, Cause it's about oneness. It's about wholeness. That's what it's about. It's about oneness and wholeness. It's about walking in a wholesome mind, and you must comprehend this is what it's about. Yeah, hi, it's a Rastaman, it's a master, it's a big up. You say you come in the uh let me see here. Do you meditate, brother? Yes, I do meditate. And how do I meditate? I meditate by connecting to the ground, laying on my back, laying on my back, putting my feet upon the ground. That's how I meditate, and I literally close my eyes, meditating on that which exists, which is blackness, and let the let the fluids flow up the chakras, which is up the spine, and go circling around the body as I meditate in a rest mode. Okay? You don't meditate to stress yourself, you meditate to rest yourself. So I'm saying, you don't meditate to stress yourself because many people meditate to stress themselves, to put themselves under stress. It's like they sit up and they arch their back like this and they start to with their meditation and they whatever chanting they're chanting. No, you lay directly flat on your back, level to the ground, your back touching the ground, your feet touching the ground, your body touching the ground. Your feet will be charged and it will send charge through your body. Your fluids will be moving up the chakras without an imagination. This is something that do naturally. It moves because it's a natural flow. This is what it's all about when it comes to meditation. Okay? It's a natural flow. Appreciate you from Europe. It's all good. Another reject. Ride, ride a wave. You said another reject. Trying to ride the wave. What wave? What wave? When you as a person who walk in the duality mindset of hating yourself, you come and you speak in the manner you speak. You see it? And this is what I'm talking about. A reject you are. And this is why you speak about being a person is a reject. You see, you don't know yourself and lost. That's what you are. Because if you wasn't a reject, you wouldn't speak in the manner and the tone that you speak. You know? This is why you speak the way you speak. Okay? And this is what you need to realize. You speak in that tone, in that way, in that manner, because you are who you are. You only could speak what you are. You know? So a reject will speak as a reject. A slave will speak as a slave. But a man that walk in wholeness will speak as one that walk in wholeness. Let no man who think, okay, because you ask them what wave that someone trying to ride. What wave? Look at the foundation of this wave that you're talking about as a wave. You will see that the foundation is blackness. The foundation is blackness. What wave? There is no wave. Tell me which one of you on the internet, and when you start to talk about blackness, as to say it is the foundation of all things. Tell me which and when. So let's go there. You cannot show me and tell me who and what speak about blackness being the foundation of all. Okay? Being the creator of all. Being the vibration of all. And everything dwells within blackness. Tell me where and who. Who create that wave? You speak because you got a mouth to speak, but you don't think. And that's your problem. You know? Go and look on your internet and see who speaks, who is the foundation, which is blackness, and who speaks of this blackness, who stand when no one stands upon this blackness. If it become a wave, I don't know yet, but guess what? I know that, guess what? This man that you see stands here, guess what? Go and look. On TikTok, I have over 50,000 followers. Go on TikTok and see. I am the first. I am the one that stands when everyone still talk about blackness is nothingness. I stand on that. I stand against it. I fought against that. I speak when no one speak. Because they was afraid of the system. Because the system have written a definition that is not truth. Okay? I, me, this man. So what wave are you talking about? I don't look for wave. Okay? I'm a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. And the issue that are at hand, that they have made the whole earth believed that blackness is nothing. I come to tell you blackness is existent. Without blackness, there is nothing. All dwells within blackness. Blackness is the true foundation. So tell me where this wave at? Who started this wave? You're looking at the man that stand when no one stands. I don't look for wave. Okay? I create solution to issues that are at hand. That's what I do. Truth, I stand upon. No man can move me from this truth. This truth is that blackness is the true existent. Blackness is the true light. Because I know what light is. Their definition of light does not serve me. It was created to trick me, to make me accept their foolishness. But I refused. And I speak in the manner I am to speak. And let you know that blackness is the image of the Creator. Not only blackness is the image of the Creator, blackness is the name also of the Creator. Blackness is true vibration. Without blackness, guess what? There is no life. And life is what creates light. So when I listen and I hear people like you who speaks about wave, what wave? I don't look for no wave. I create solution to issues that are at hand. You talk about to destroy this duality mindset because I'm making you believe into love and hate, good and evil, not knowing that all these rules and regulations to create these duality, because it takes rules to create a duality mindset. If there are no rules and regulations, if there are no laws, duality mindset cannot stand. Okay? And this is what you need to realize. So when you're speaking, so you may comprehend what you're saying. I don't look for waves. Okay? I don't look for wave. I don't ride on no wave. I refuse to be unstable. I stand on firm ground. And that is blackness. Blackness cannot be moved. Blackness is eternity. Blackness is everywhere at the same time. Who can move me from that? Eh? Eternity is what I walk in. So when you're speaking about a wave, if there's a wave, guess what? I am the one that started this wave about blackness. Okay? I am the one that speak of it. So what are you saying? Tell me. You are an ignorant fool. You are an ignorant fool. That's what you are. Okay? That's what you are. Okay? That's what you are. You are an ignorant fool. Are you a human? You're come asking me a question if I'm a human for me to answer and said yes to you. No, I'm not a human. According to your definition, I am not a human. Okay? According to your foolish, double-minded, duality mindset definition of human, I am not a human. I am a creator of solution to issues. I am not a human. Okay? You are a dead man, that's what you are? That's what you're saying to me? You are a dead man? That's what you are? You foolish self. Get some of your foolishness, the man. Eh? That's what you are? You believe in the duality mindset that you're walking in? You say you're human? You're a dead man, that's what you are? That's what you are? That's what you're saying? Are you a dead man? Then why are you here? Are you a dead man? If you are a dead man, why are you here? You fool. Get somewhere with your foolishness, the man. If you have nothing to say, add to the conversation. Don't come on here with your foolishness. Come asking foolish questions about if I'm a human. You know what human mean? You know what human in your kind of mindset represent? You know what it means? You think I don't know what it means? But guess what happened? I am not a human. I am not a human according to your teachings. Okay? So get somewhere with that foolishness. I am a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. Remember that. No, I don't smoke. So every life matter. I don't smoke. It's sad. You're fooled by choice. You said, I am a fool by choice. Hence, I am creating a foolish life to experience. You need to listen to yourself when you speak. Okay? Trying to make yourself like you know what you're talking. You're not saying nothing. Okay? You're not saying nothing. Do you listen to yourself? Let me read back what you just said. I'm a fool by choice. I'm a fool by choice. So you might hear you saying that I'm a fool by choice. Hence I'm creating a foolish life to experience. Sad. Wake up. Get out of it. Blessings, Rasta. Preach to the ones you ain't. Yeah. I am not preaching, but I speak to them that think they are in that full duality mindset and come upon the people platform to come to speak things, to ask me questions, thinking that I don't comprehend. I comprehend, okay? They need to find things to do better than to try to knock that which is about blackness, about stableness. It's about foundation. This is not about being unstable. I am stable, I am firm, I am moving in the direction I supposed to move. But I will not sit here and look at you who come here with your talk about foolishness and talk about fools and calling people names, and you are that which you call. Okay? Now, I am not going to sit up here and watch you come and speak your foolishness. Get somewhere with that foolishness. No upset, no good, brother. Now, I am not upset with nothing. I'm just speaking in a clear manner so they can comprehend. Do not come here with foolish questions to play games with their duality mind. If you know something and you have to share, share. I have no problem with you sharing. You come and you're asking me if I'm a human. I am not a human. According to your definition, I'm not a human. And this is what I am saying. I am not a dead man. I'm a man that walks in life. I have life in me. I live life. I am life. I am eternity because eternity dwells within me. This is what I'm saying. But according to your definition of a human, it's a dead man. I am dead? No, I'm not. Do you smoke ganja? No, I don't smoke ganja. Why why do all people think because a man have here jeds think that everybody smoke ganja? I does not smoke ganja. Let's make it clear. I do not smoke ganja. Do you comprehend? Do you get it in your head? I do not smoke ganja. Do you get it? I do not smoke. So please, spare me. Okay? I do not smoke ganja. I do not drink your liquor. I do not get caught up in your processed foods. I refuse to be a part of your system. Okay? I refuse to be a part of your system. And this is what I'm saying to you. If you have a question to ask it. Feel free. Yeah. Did you know that the average person okay. Um, can a white man be a Rasta? You need to ask them. Don't ask me. You're saying to me, can a white man be a Rasta? Ask them. I don't deal with religion. Okay? Religion is not what I stand for. I stand for one thing, that's blackness. Being free. That's what I stand for. Wholeness. Oneness. Which is the all. That's what I stand for. What is life? What is life? In my opinion, can a white man be Rasta? If a white man, who is a white man? Anyway, who created this mindset of a white man? Who created it? It's just the other day. You heard about white man. When the different shade of skin was created, it was created by a black woman. So, because of the mindset of whiteness have occurred over so many years, and now today in 2026, it's the division, which is the divided mindset. the duality, white and black. But it's not so. You know, it's not no about no white and no black. Blackness is the wholesome way of life. Everything dwells within the blackness. Nothing surpasses blackness. There's no white and black. Everything that you see to date, it they are in the blackness. Blackness is the widest. Blackness is the deepest. Blackness is the highest. Which part he does not comprehend. There is no black and white. Nothing goes so. Okay? It is blackness, which is eternity, which is the all, which is the image of the creator, which is everywhere at the same time, and everything dwells within that blackness. So, what white man are you talking about? So I could comprehend, so I could answer you correctly. What white man? Because this so-called man, there is no man that did not come from the black woman. So, when you say a white man being a Rasta, can a white man be a Rasta? My opinion. I cannot have a true opinion for your question unless you define to me what is a white man. Do you mean skin color? Of to say that the mindset of the racist mindset that just occur just where 200 300 years ago, that they have created this duality mindset, that white man that go after people that have jets, that white man, it's a hard one to say. If that white man you're talking about, it's a totally different. Because when the black woman gave birth to the light skin, the white, as we would say, white male today, there, I would say yes, they can grow dreads. Yes, they can grow dreads. Who could stop them from growing dreads? And can they be a black man within? Yes, they can. Because the manifestation of existence can manifest itself within them. So if you're talking about the outside color, the true black man is a man that truly dwells in blackness within. That's a true black man. Because majority of the dark skinned men today, they are walking in the duality mindset. They're even worse than the white, as we would say, the white man. Because all of them walk in that duality mindset. They're unstable people. And they're doing all manner of evil. So when you're talking about them being Rasta, I look for a man that comes from within, who's stable from within. From within, not from without. We're not looking for a skin color from without. They who look at skin color without is one who's already lost. The Creator dwells within man. You can't see this unless this man actually experiences it. You have to experience the Creator for yourself to know that this man is of the Creator. You cannot come and look at a man on the outside and think that this man is of the Creator, that man is of the Creator. No, until that man truly had an encounter with the Creator itself. And the Creator itself is blackness. That is to come to know them, the real you, the real person. Okay? Until that person truly come to know themselves, until then, that person is just a waste. You see it? That person is just a waste. So when you're asking me, in your opinion, can a white man be Rasta. Why not? Because Rasta today is walking in that duality mindset. So why they cannot be Rasta? They are walking in the same mindset, duality. That's the mindset they're walking in. They're walking the religious mindset. So what can stop a white man from being a Rasta if they're walking the same mindset? That's my question to you. What can stop a white man from being a Rasta if they both walking in the same mindset, which is a duality mindset? What can stop them? They are unstable people. They're walking as religion. Why not smoke ganja? I don't smoke ganja because when I look onto the original way of living, ganja was not smoking. Herbs was intake and used for medicine, but herbs was not smoking. Okay? Because fire, in the manner that it is today, was not in that place and that position to do so. Now, over time, people become that don't make it the way it was. Because I go all the way onto the original way of life. This is why I go these. So I know then there was not smoking. Okay? So I won't smoke either. That's why I don't smoke ganja. Okay? In your opinion, okay, let me see. I am Victor Stephen. Remember that. I am Victor Stephen. If you know anything about spirituality, if you know anything about life, number one, if you know anything about life, it's number one. Every man, if you know anything about life, okay, every man upon this earth should, number one, know that once you have consciousness that you are spirit, you must know that. You must know that you are spirit because you have consciousness, and that consciousness comes from that which create the all. You must know this. You must come to the conclusion of that. Second thing, you must know that as you live in this life, as you walk and make decisions, you practice rituals. There's some things that you must do, and you do every single day. And these things become rituals. And that's what makes me spiritual. Now, spirituality, dealing with spirituality, as a man, it's about knowing you. Number one is this. Every man must learn their bodies. Okay? That's the first thing that every parent should teach their children, their bodies. You shouldn't have to wait until you get old to learn your body because it's in pain. You shouldn't have to be old to learn your body because it's in pain. You should learn your body because it's a part of you. Every man have it. You have every part within you. You got your livers, you have your kidneys, you have your spine, you have your lungs, you have your heart, you have kidney and how it functions. Okay? Your bladder, you know, your pancreas. Every part of your body you should know. The moment you reach an adult, you should know. Guess what happened? My body, I know. I don't need to be Dr. Sebi to be nothing. I know my body. And I should know every herb. Okay? I should know every herb to heal this body. Okay? Okay? This is what it's all about, being a creator of solution to issues. It's a must as a man. Okay? As a man walking upon this earth, you must learn your body. You must know how your body functions. You don't need no man to tell you that. You as a man, as a father, as a mother, you should be able to teach your children and pass it on to them. So they don't need no one else to teach them. I don't need to be Dr. Sabe. I'm Victor Stephen. Remember that. I am Victor Stephen. Remember that. I don't need no fame and glory. I don't need no one else's name. My name is Victor Stephen. Remember that. Okay? Remember that. You remember that. My name is Victor Stephen. Okay? So you may comprehend. Okay? Because you walk in this duality mindset and you walk in this slave master mentality, you're thinking that one have to have a doctor's degree behind his name to deal with his body. You gotta be lost to think that you as an individual have to be a doctor according to them to be a solution to the issues that occur within your life. Especially the way they feed you today. Okay? The way they feed you today by stripping all the fiber out of the food that you as a person eat. Even if you're trying to eat what's right and do what's right, because they strip the fiber out of the food, you end up and you become insulin resistant without even trying. Even without even trying. You not even try to be. You're saying you're eating right and you end up being who you are, insulin resistant. You end up being one who's sick. Why? Because you don't know your body. You don't know your body function. This is the reason why. You don't know how your body functions. It is your right to learn your body. It is your right. Every man should know his body parts. And every man should know how his body parts function. And every man should know how to heal it. It is your right, it's your job. As a man upon this earth, you should do that. You should know this. Not for no one else, but for your own self. And because you know it for yourself, someone else might need some assistance from you. And you could able to be a solution to an issue that are at hand. Okay? You see, he's saying to me now here, I am asking your opinion about Rasta and white people. And then you said there is no race but the human race. You see, if you if you were here earlier when this person, whoever the person was, I don't know who exactly who, but they asked me if I'm a human. I said no. And I meant that. Because the definition of human is a dead man. Okay? According to them, according to the definition. So I said him no. So if you want to say we are all dead men, it's sad. But it's okay. Who created the mindset of um all life comes from all life come from Africa? Wow. Ah, all life come from earth. All life starts within the blackness and it comes from a woman. All. All life comes from that. A woman, which is the black woman. All life, without her, no life would be. Earth, that's correct. A geographical location as Africa? No. I don't buy into that. I buy into this, that the earth was given unto the black woman. The whole earth was given unto the black woman, not just Africa. Remember that. The whole earth was given unto the black woman, not just Africa. The colonizers' mindset make us and divide us to the point that we only claim Africa. As to say black people was here. Black people started here. No, black people is everywhere. Black people was everywhere, not just Africa. Remember, it started from the blackness. Remember that. Don't be fooled. And don't forget, it started from the blackness. And I want to say something to you. Do you know that still today, up on earth, there are places no sun shines? Do you know that? So, if these things are truth, and we know that it is, that there are places that no sun shines to date, and we know that at that time when the black woman who dwells in the blackness, she was the light of that blackness. There was no sun penetrating there. There was no sun there. Now, we know also that the snow fell where she was. And that's when she created, as we would say today, the white male. We know that. Okay? We know this. So, for you to say what you're saying, as to say just Africa as the geographical location that was named just the other day, I would say no. I would say the full earth. The full earth, it is the black woman's own. It is the garden of the Creator. It was given to the black woman, the whole earth. And it's she that truly filled the earth in the way she did fill it. She filled the earth. She didn't just fill Africa, she filled the earth. Everywhere pyramids are to date, she was there. She's still there. She's still the foundation of there. Everywhere pyramids are. Let me share your advice. Do you know that from since The patriarch system. How long the patriarch system been running? Give me some answers in the chat. How long the patriarch system been running? How long the patriarch system been going? About how long you think the patriarch system been going? About how long? How long you think? 200 years? 400 years? 500 years? 600 years? 700 years? 1,000 years? How long can you recall or got some kind of record of to say the patriarch system was running at this time, at that time? How long do you think the patriarch system is running to date? Tell me. Tell me in the comments. Can you do that? Can you tell me about how long do you think the patriarch system was running and are running? Can you tell me? Just let's use a while number. Say 600 years, 700 years, say 1,000 years then, right? Say 2,000 years. The patriarch system was running. Let me share something with you now. If the patriarch system was running for 2,000 years, right? And the pyramids are more than 2,000 years old, right? I'm going to show you something here. The pyramids that we know today, as we know, they surpass 2,000 years, right? Right? I'm just showing you something. If the pyramids surpass 2,000 years and the patriarch system as we know it run about 2,000 years, and the patriarch system try to replicate the pyramids, and the patriarch system, as we see the pyramids, we often see the woman replicating themselves, as to say in Kemet, as we know today, in Kemet, you're talking about when the great Sphinx was erected or built or put together as we know it. That great Sphinx, which was a lioness representing a woman, showing you that these pyramids at that time was not built by the patriarch mindset. It was not built by that mindset that we walk in today. It was not built by that. Okay? It was not built by that. And this is what I am saying to you. Many of you all think that these pyramids and all these things was built by these males. But they was not built by no male as we think they were built by males. Okay? And they was not put in place because of males. If it was, like I said, they overtaken these places after the fact, and they put the patriarch system in place, and they have promoted in those places, as to say, the greatest civilization upon earth at that time, which they would say Kemet, they would say Egypt. They put the male figure to be the one who actually built those things and did those things, but they left out what the woman did. which any man, whether female or male, that have any kind of intersense, anything that is inward, they will look and reflect and ask the question, where and what the females built. And you would see for yourself, number one, the oldest things that are there, the Sphinx is one of them, and the biggest is one of them. And the pyramids that was built within that era, it had to be women who did that. Okay? And the thing about that is this, that in places like Kush, Sudan, these places are even older than these places. Do you see what I'm saying? So it makes you question even more. Where did that patriarch system, what did they build that endured? Nothing. They built nothing that endured. It is what you're seeing standing today. It is the feminine energy that built them. The pyramids, it represents the body. The pyramid represents you. You see, what people fail to realize, that the pyramids represent life, and it is of the woman. You see, when you see the pyramid, when you comprehend everything that you deal with the body, it goes into a pyramid for perception to occur. For you to hear, it have to go into a pyramid. It have to come from the outside, which is the bottom of the pyramid, and it goes inward, which is the top of the pyramid, and the perception become the peak of the pyramid. Okay? You see the same thing. It becomes the looking on the outside, it is the bottom of the pyramid, and it goes inward, which is in here, which is the perception, and the point of the pyramid becomes the same thing with taste, the same thing with smell. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid. It is the woman who built those things. It's not no patriarch system. Okay? Okay? It is not no patriarch system. It is the woman. So until you realize and recognize that is the woman, it is the woman that built them, and to date, no male, no patriarch system can replicate them. They can't even tell you how did they move those boulders with the kind of weight without modern technology. Okay? And even modern technology does not and don't and will not move those things to date. Okay? They won't move them. There's too much weight. But then they can literally move them rocks and put them in place in the way they did. See what I'm saying? They did. So the patriarch mindset will not do that. And the patriarch mindset cannot do that. It takes one mind that is more powerful than that which is of today to build such a great memory and to comprehend that everything represents the pyramid. Okay? And to build the pyramid as a reminder of us, to let us know that this pyramid, it is about life. It is the structure of life. And you must pay attention to the pyramid and look at the divine feminine, which is what you see today. So I think I'm gonna get off of here because I got to go and do something. I will come back on later and Earth Mother, Black people, full stop. Appreciate you, man. Say you're white. Yeah. Saga, if you call yourself that, that's on you. Why just black woman skin color only make up 2%? So it's recent development in the okay. Greetings from North. Yeah, stay North, brother. Stay North. 'Cause that's where it started. All started from North. So I'm gonna get off of here and I'll come back on later. If any questions, feel free to ask and share. I have no problem with you asking questions. Any question, leave it in the comments. Subscribe, like, share. Check out the in the bio. You can see if you need any kind of like t-shirts, hats to remind you that you are a creator. As to say, I am a creator. T-shirts, hat, bedspreads. Just click in the bio. You can see the Book of Blackness, and you click on it, and you go to Printify to print T-shirts, hats, anything dealing with like I am a creator of solution to issues at hand. You got Arcana design there to print T-shirts, hat, mats, anything you want to be printed. Feel free to do that. I am a creator, and just check it out and let me know what you think and just tell me, give me your opinion. I'm not afraid to respond. I still love cheeseburger. I Well, that's good for you if you love your cheeseburger. It's okay, do your thing. I'm not stopping you. Use the one who will deal with your thing. Have no problem with you. I'm not here to fight you over your food. I'm here to let you know that they have stripped the fiber out of the food and put in their modified starch. And this modified starch is what causing the problems in us as a people and make us become insulin resistant. But I'm saying to you, I gotta go, so take care of yourself later.